And we're back. Jesus. What the hell? Okay. Why? Okay, this is pissing me off. Pretty sure I'm live. First, yo, what's up? Hey, how's it going? Sorry, I was live and then my stream cut out. Oh, good, you're back. Yes, sorry, I don't know what happened. It wasn't just me. No, I don't know what happened because my internet didn't cut out. It was just YouTube stream went down, and I don't know if it was Streamlabs, but I don't think it was just Streamlabs because Line of Action cut out too. So, I don't know, but I'm back and better than ever. Okay, I'm still on this face. I didn't move on. I was waiting. Probably working wiring in your area. Ooh, could be. Yeah. I think I have Spectrum. Spectrum's a piece of shit. Anyway, let's get back to this. Is my music coming through? My mic's still good? Okay, cool. Moving on. I got good news. I got live streaming unlocked. Nice. Blame Ronald Reagan. I always blame Ronald Reagan. I was at a friend's house the other day. Power cut out 3 times. Fucking Reagan. Guys need to be closer together. Uh-oh. Nope. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Work on those ears. noticing even when it's all the way to the bottom, it usually does have a little bit underneath of his mouth. There's just a little bit of chin. Needs so much more room for his goddamn ears. Make it work. I like that one. Damn it, Reagan. Hey, yo, seems like a pretty chill drawing sesh. Always is. If Jack's hot chip. So are you drawing Jax using the expression on the left? Yes, that is exactly what I am doing. I've done that with several different characters so far. But yes, give him hot chip. He's scared of hot chip here. I don't want to. I was gonna draw Cheeto, but felt like Cheeto would probably look like something else. He's scared of a hot chip. More likely he's scared of Zooble. I almost said Google. I like the cocked ears, personally, if I was to draw him in 2D, which is what I'm doing exactly. If the show was in 2D, which I believe Gooseworks had said that they did actually want him initially, or they did want to make the show initially in 2D, but then at the time, what's it called? It's Glitch. Glitch didn't have any other 2D stuff, so they were unsure of how that process would work on a large scale, so they opted for 3D instead. Separate these out. Oopsie. There we go. Okay. Not the worst. Not the worst I've done. Certainly not. I really like this one. I really like this one. Sounds okay. Sounds alright. Jax. Oh, also, anybody who's new in the chat, come up with characters that you want me to draw, and I'm going to put them on a randomizer wheel. We've been spinning. We've been going. We've done a few so far. But this is my list. Take a look. Take a gander. See what it is that you're missing. I already have Jax, Soul from Soul Eater, Maka from Soul Eater, Mac from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and Gangle. So, if there's anything that you don't see here, or that you heard that was not there, let me know. I'll put it in, depending. There are some that I'm trying to not, just because there's certain characters that aren't very expressive, and then there's certain characters that aren't, the design is not conducive to doing in a minute, so those would be very challenging. For example, somebody has Scooby-Doo. I did do Scooby-Doo, I put Scooby-Doo on here, but that's one that it's like the design is very intricate, and so I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to get that design down in a minute, but I'll hear out whatever your suggestions are. So, back up, what happened? My stream died. I don't know what happened specifically. I don't even think my Wi-Fi cut out because I still had access to YouTube. It was just the drawing thing cut out for a second, and the stream cut out but couldn't reconnect, so I think that might have just been a Streamlabs issue. But I thought I was on YouTube's end, but it doesn't make sense because my drawing app also, the figure drawing reference images were not working either, so it must have been just my internet for a minute. I don't know. But it's fixed and I'm back. You have a specific daily routine for drawing? I've been getting into it recently and it never occurred to me to try what you're doing. I do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And it's not always the same. I have a Discord where I post challenges, and so every week I do a different challenge. This week is faces, and so initially I did realism on Monday. I did realistic. I was just trying as fast as I could to get down whatever the expression was, 1-to-1 of the people in that thing that's popping up references. And then day 2, I did the same thing, but I did a cartoony style with my character, the little guy that's in the corner, bottom right. And I did it in that style, and now today I decided it would be really cool to try and do each of these different characters in those poses, trying to capture those styles, if I can manage to copy those styles. My style kind of shines through each of them very minimally, but I'm trying to copy those styles just to see if I have the ability to be a chameleon. And, you know, if were I to get hired by one of these studios, that I could also make their character for them. Would be cool. Okay. That said, since you said that you've started doing this, join the Discord. We do this pretty frequently. I think the prompts are helpful. I have lessons and tutorials there. If you're just getting into art, you can find very helpful. I have video playlists that have a lot of, like, start to finish, how I would start if I were just freshly starting drawing. And just go down the list and try all that. Good exercise is figure drawing, always. But yeah, those are my recommendations. Join the Discord, hang out, talk to other artists, and ask any questions, because I am around. I'm always willing to help. Alright, any other recommendations? Actually, think on that. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I will be right back, okay? I'm going to leave this up just so you can see the characters that exist. back and I'm sweating up a storm. I'm gonna open this window. Doesn't help that I've got this CRT TV going. Give off a lot of heat. Changed my mind. It's hotter outside than it is in here. Okay. It's nice you've convinced me. I'll go in after this session. Never hurts to have a community to bounce around ideas. Absolutely, that is the whole point. We've got a lot of cool people. Case in point, we got some cool people in the chat. Alright. I'm not seeing any recommendations, so I'm just going to go ahead and let it rip. That's alright with everybody. If I can get it. Let's go! My other boy! I've got several boys on here. This is a very expressive one. I like this a lot. Just because it's such very tiny differences between the character drawings, but it's very noticeable. That's really nice. Put a couple of these in my thing. There we go. That there. We'll do. This one. I know it's not official, but it's pretty solid. We'll do this one and I like this one a lot. All right, let me resize all of these so that will fit. Alrighty. This. Tuck these away. I just realized I didn't change my layers. In. Cool. Thank you for the shout out. I appreciate it. A good reminder for all viewers. Okay. What? I'll zoom in one. Okay, let's study Finn real quick before I get started. Okay, so the circle kind of floats inside of the shape for the hat. I can move that around, shift that for perspective. The eyes are variable depending. I can go crazy and do eyelids, eyebrows, bags under the eyes, forehead wrinkles, mouth droop, dimples. He's got a lot going on. He's got a lot of variability. That's helpful for me. That gives me a lot of options. And I don't have to stick too closely to a model sheet. I love when the eyes do that. I'll have to remember that it's white, the rest of it is black. I like when the eyebrows thicken. I like keeping the pupils tiny, if I can help it. But I also get wanting to push the expression. I'm not opposed. But that's just the thing that I know. And these are pretty reserved. Yeah. Just because I'm not getting a lot of super expressive faces in these prompts for the figure drawing. The site doesn't have super expressive faces. So, probably while I'd love to do these, but these are for like extreme close-ups. So I'll probably stick somewhere in this. Because this is like minimal, and then pretty normal, and then pretty extreme. So, we'll see what happens. Is he a squid in that one image? This one, where his arms are all wriggly? This one? Those are his pajamas. Or this one. That's where he's in his sleeping bag. Also, the wheel is rigged, if only because there's so many of your characters versus ours. I know, nobody's suggesting anything else. I offered. I also like a lot of cartoon video game characters, so like, I'm not gonna disagree with you if you've got good ones. He does look like, this one does look like a squid, I will say. That's probably what they use for him. The wheel is rigged, I'm sorry. Alright. I'm locking in. Forgive me if I don't read your chat right away. Let's get it. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Didn't count how many teeth he has. I like the whited out eyelids or pupils for him. I've definitely seen those before. It's not off model, I promise. Actually, she's got the... she's even got the... There we go. That's better. That's not helpful. Fuck. Yeah, that looks like what Finn would do. Okay, if I could add another do Kuromi. Let me look up Kuromi while I've got like 30 seconds. Oh, okay. I gotta make sure. Sometimes I get gooners come in here. I'm sorry. I just gotta double check that nobody's trying to make me. They're not trying to trick me. I used to draw Finn all the time in my sketchbooks. Fucking love Finn. How would I do that? Yeah, sure. Just a bonus. I'm gonna be honest, I never finished Adventure Time. I'm a fake fan. I need to go back and finish it, but I heard they didn't handle it well. I keep getting this woman! Good lord. This is interesting. I'm gonna have to kind of go into that other style. Get this perspective. Yeah. Something like that. you don't trust me? I don't know you. I've had some people come in here and just like, draw boobs. And I'm like, no, thank you. What would Finn blame Ronald Reagan for? Probably the nuclear apocalypse that ruined his planet. And he wouldn't be that far off. Finn and Jake would probably find Ronald Reagan, like, books about Ronald Reagan, and think that he was some wizard from the past. How many do I have? 4, 8. I got 2 more. Can I fit them? Okay. Now I'll fit them. Ooh! Good one. Sorry, I'm cheating. A little over. Alright, I'm happy with those. I'm pretty happy with those. I haven't drawn Finn in a while. That was nice. I like that. He's totally still alive. Yeah, like Abraham Lincoln as the King of Mars. Oh my god, Abraham Lincoln killed Ronald Reagan in the future on Mars. That's how Mars was established as a society. Ronald Reagan escaped to Mars, and then Abraham Lincoln was resurrected. He shot himself up to Mars, and then he went and hunted Ronald Reagan and became king. That's what happened. Lore. Accurate. Okay. I like the ones that aren't fully just like, because, you know, basic whatever. Basic whatever. I wish I had spent more time on the eyes. But I like this one. I like just leaving those pupils, you know? I like the ones that are a little bit branching into the newer seasons. I like these. Actually, I like this whole bottom row. Those 3 are great. Fill those in. Just so you can delineate where the teeth are. That's pretty good for just a basic, you know, that's the fin. Let me get... We can differentiate the teeth from the blackness. And I like this one. I want to see what it looks like without... Yeah. That looks way better. I don't know why, I just love when you can just see the lips of somebody off to the side of their profile. It's really good. That one's pretty solid too. That one's okay. Yeah, that was a good exercise. I can tell every time I start on these, I can very actively feel myself getting better as I'm having, like, just from this one to this one is like immediately better, and then from this one to this one is like night and day. So this is a great exercise for anybody else who's like not super confident with realism but they have a character that they really like. I highly recommend doing this. This is very fun because you can get into the idea of perspective even if it's not with a fully 3D person, right? This still has depth to it. This ear is in front of his head, is in front of this ear, right? This eye is curving off to the side of his head. You can only see one side of his face, right? So if you're ever struggling with something and you want to just kind of simplify it, by all means, do this. All right, new one. Do you feel like you're able to mimic the styles so far? So far, I think I've been doing all right. I think the only one that I really struggled with was... I would have said Sol and Maka if it wasn't for the fact that that's how I draw characters normally. I had a leg up on that. But they are very intricate, so I think I just struggled with the fact that I didn't have as much time as I needed. I think I could have nailed the style if I just had more time. I think Jax was easy, Finn was easy. Mac was probably the most difficult, unironically, because his style is so different, and it just took me a while to figure out his proportions, like the relationship to his hair, to his eyes, to his mouth, to his nose. Like, it just took a little bit. I don't think I failed at Mac, but it's not my best work. All right, let's roll the next one. I think my request would be hard. We'll find out. Let's see. Let me put you in. It was Kurumi. How do you spell that? R-O-M-I. Got it. Uromi? Uromi. Okay. We've done 6. Is that right? Finn, Jax, Sol, Maka, Mac, Gangle. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's let it rip, unless anybody's got any more. Going once. Going twice. Alright, I'm rolling. There will be an opportunity to add it next time. Spyro! Ooh, I'm worried about Spyro. I don't think he's super intricate, if I'm remembering correctly, and he has several different styles, so maybe I'll find a style that's more apt for 2D. Oh, that's a fun style. He is pretty cartoony. Damn, that's a lot of detail. I'm not going to be doing this in a minute. I can promise you that. That's a cute style. Feels a little like My Little Pony crossover. Should I draw him in the exact 3D polygonal style that he was made in? That's good. That's a good one. Let me pull up my thing. That's a good one. Oh, somebody did a crossover with Jak and Dax here too. That's fun. These are fun. Oh, I like that. I like his pupils. Oh, those are cute. Oh, he's a little cat. He's doing his headbutt. These are great. Who is this? Hold on. I'm gonna pull up Twitter I want to find this artist, but I'm not pulling up Twitter on my chat. That's a fucking recipe for disaster. Agent Corinne on Twitter. Very good Spyro drawings. I like those a lot. I don't have a Twitter, so I'm not gonna like it and follow. But good on them. Those are cute. Alright. Bringing it back. Oh, I threw off my thing. Put it just on the tab. Oh wait, it's not one of these. How did I have this? It was this, and then this. Come on. Yeah. Ruined it. Okay, now we're back. Very cute. Here's cute. Like that. Oh, that's a cute style too. Spyro coloring book. So, why is he working at Subway? Alright. Let me find one more good one. I don't want to copy this style because it's not official, so let me just do Spyro model sheet. I don't need his proportions so much. I don't like that face. It's a little too realistic. I love polygonal Spyro. He's so good. Fanny from BFDI. Swear to God, if Fanny is a butt. Oh, it's a fan. Okay. Yeah, sure. Fanny can go on there. I know what it means in Ireland and Britain. I know what it means. Give me some faces. I know he's more expressive than this. I love that original Spyro. He's so good. What the hell is wrong with his eyebrows? What did they do to my boy? Thank God they brought it back. That one to that one. I'm fine with that. But eyebrows are awful. He looks like Cro-Magnon. I know he's more expressive. I've seen the clips of him talking in the game. He's very expressive. Come on. Alright, what if I click on the one that I like and try the related images? Wait. There we go. Wish it was zoomed in more. Maybe I can crop it. Okay, let's do this one. Yeah, here's what we'll do. Let me... crop. Can't crop, but I can just move it so that it's not showing all of that information. Okay. I'll just do this. Then I only see that. this. Alright, let's get the drawing reference back. Okay. Fix this. I need to go a little smaller. Let's keep it down at the bottom. Okay. Oh, I was like, what is happening? What is this? I move it. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's do Spyro. Oh, wait, I need to study them first. I almost just started with no. These are the same as these. I don't need this. Okay, let me study. So, his nose points up a little bit. He's got little nostrils to indicate direction on his face. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to struggle with the horns. I really like the way that he's got, we're going to break this down into like major shapes. So like, you can see his eyebrow is down and his mouth is in that same, it's just this parallel. So the whole face looks like it's a smile. It's cocky, you know? This one, snarl with some additional changes, similar to this one, but more angry directionally. I think the mouth is doing a lot of the heavy. If you flip the mouth on that, it would probably look happier. I mean, it would look happier, but it would probably be the same as this, right? Scared, mouth open, top open, flat across the mouth and forehead. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of like, if I can capture that, I can capture the essence of the whole pose. So that's good to know. Horns are gonna be a challenge. I don't do horns often. I do appreciate that he doesn't have much hair. That's just a matter of one very flowy line. Good to know straight ahead that it's two little prongs. They kind of fold along the perspective. Horns flare out from the center, so they're wider than his head. They're pretty thick at the base. His eyes are rounded. And then the brow is doing a lot of determining the shape of the eye. So that's important to note. I'm worried that without color, the brow is going to be very extreme. So I might just do the lower brow and then add the upper brow after the fact as the silhouette. Because like right here, I like this silhouette. Similar to my lip on my character. Okay. Oh, and his face is kind of arrow-shaped. It reminds me of Gex. This pose specifically reminds me of Gex. I think it's the straight-on shape. They're both lizards, right? It also reminds me of the WEBN frog. But yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna let it rip. I think I'm ready. Alright, I'm on the right. I am on the eraser, however. Okay. I immediately lost all of the information that I gathered. But we're gonna let it rip. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna get some water. I'm panicking. was like, what is on my TV? Okay. Do it. Alright, piece of cake. Piece of cake. Really just this one. Got a circle for the head. Eyebrow. What we got going? Yeah, horns flare out. Okay, okay, I'm feeling it. Okay, that's not terrible. I was honestly expecting worse. This is Snoot go. A little too crazy on the horns, but no. What? There we go. Bit. Bit. I didn't give him room for the horns. Still struggling to see how the horns jut out from his head, but we're getting there. Doesn't have ears to prop this up on, but you know. I think this is the same one. I like the way that his head comes around like that. How to do straight on Spyro. Yes, I do. I've got the pose right there. remembered the hair. Let me do the mouth, but sorry. Okay. Four more. He does kind of have a bridge of his nose that blocks the back eye. I'm going too small, too. Out there, but whatever. Uh-oh. Don't have a reference for this. Don't hate it. Oh, I made him kind of small, though. I like that one a lot. He's so cute. Don't want to respond. That's great. I like that one a lot. That one's so good. Spyro 100% eats hot chip. That's how he gets his fire powers once he loses them, isn't it? How about drawing the characters from the Binding of Isaac? Ooh, that's a good one. I'll do Isaac. Make sure I got that off. I will add that to the wheel. I like Spyro. These are good. These are good. I like them. Alright. Next spin. Let's add Isaac. Always spell Isaac wrong. I always forget it's 2 A's. Alright. Anybody else? I'm gonna give you like 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Not seeing any new people to add to the wheel, so I'm gonna let her rip. Maybe I do this every Friday. I think this is a fun one. Hey! Oh, sorry. I almost got both of your guys' ones. We got Bubble instead. I waited the wheel. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Just so we're clear, I'm gonna shuffle this so you know for a fact that I didn't tamper. I'm gonna hit shuffle, and that's gonna rearrange all the names on the list, okay? So I don't do any more of mine. Okay? I swear I'm not cheating. That was crazy. We almost got Isaac right off rip, though. Oh, I need to look up Bubble character reference. Wrong menu. There we go. Model sheets. Bubble doesn't have a model sheet. Let's try character sheet. Come on. Oh, such a... Damn it, I didn't use this for Jax. That's a good one. You're telling me there's no... There we go. Okay. It's not even a reference sheet. That's just a 3D model. Damn it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Sexy Bubble can't hurt you. Meanwhile, Sexy Bubble. I guess he just doesn't have enough expressions for them to warrant a model sheet. But I do want to see how I can put him in each of these different scenarios, so let's see what's up. Ooh, that's a good one for Kane. I'm sure there's a lot for Kane. Alright, I'm just gonna use this one. At the very least, I can look at the proportionality of his eyes to his mouth, to his tongue. Yeah, he's got more variation. That was the sound of bubble popping. Okay. Nope. Play. Excellent. Excellent. Alright. Settled. And we can start. And just study very briefly. So he's a circle. Am I getting that right? Circle with two little circles on the side. That circle indicates the depth a lot of the time. You can add them on the sides to do like a perspective shift. Pointy teeth, shark teeth. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish teeth. Somewhere in there. Tongue seems to get whiter the farther out it is from the mouth. Uses the tongue for cutesy expression, emoting. And he has those little light reflections on his eyes. And I'll probably do light reflections on his body as well, just to indicate something. Because I can't imagine that I'm going to need a full minute to do bubble. But we'll see. Alright, let's get started. Stay right here. Oh. Just a cute little guy. He would never kill everyone in the circus. Oh, sad Bubble. You know what? That's it. Add like a little highlight on the outside. Some rim lighting. Bald spot. I'm having a bait. Malship, Maldegan, and Bubble. I don't know what you look like. For 3 more. I'm gonna have to work. I have to squeeze them. It's his baby. One more right here. I'm gonna do one with the tongue out. I should have done that on that one, actually. It's official lore. Yeah, not bad. I like that one and that one. I feel like I could have gone a little wilder with the expressions, but they're not giving me too much to work with on this site. That's alright. Very evenly spread. When your character is the same from every angle, it makes it a lot easier to organize. Alright. Not dilly-dally, let's try and get to as many characters as we can. Shall we? Up. Almost just deleted my freaking bubble layer. Continue. Do an image of them blushing. I could add that to one of them. There we go. Blush. Okay. Oh. Alright. Back to the wheel. Anybody to add? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, not seeing any new ones. I'm letting it rip. It's rigged. Ghost from HK. Who's Ghost? Omni. Omni is going to be a little difficult. She has a very intricate design. Let me see what we can get. I'm getting every single character from the Amazing Digital Circus before I get anybody else. That's a really good character sheet. probably all I need. Evil Pomni. Okay. Allow me to study very briefly. Hollow Knight. Also do Hornet. Ooh, oh, is Ghost the Hollow Knight that you play as? The knight that you play as? The main character. Sorry, I'm not as into the, yeah, okay. I'm not super into Hollow Knight lore enough to know, but, yeah, I could do Ghost. Flaky from Happy Tree Friends. Alright. I'm just happy I haven't gotten Scooby-Doo yet, because that's going to be a problem. Is it Flaky or Flacky? Because I know there's one that's like an army guy. Ghost. Do Hornet. That could be a good challenge to try and push their the capabilities of what I could do with their faces on more expressive expressions on their faces from people, because they're not very expressive characters. Pomni's very expressive. Why does Pomni have realistic teeth? These teeth look like she's bleeding from the gums. I really like when she makes that face. That's a great face. That's a great face. That's a good face. That's a good face. Okay, so she has whited out pupils. When she's in default, they are pretty wide, pretty big proportion. She's got little sideburns, side bangs. She's got two little front bangs. The Jester hat is a nice little framing device. It's almost just a rectangle on the back of her head, and that can be useful for me. Good to know that it kind of just wraps around right there. She's got little bells. She has blush under her eyes. And her mouth is pretty dynamic. Yeah, she can do like pretty much any phoneme she needs to. She's high as hell. And eyebrows and eyelashes on only her right eye. Interesting. Oh, wait, she's got upper eyelashes on her right eye and lower eyelashes on her left eye. Good to know. Very small eyebrows. Actually only used for the sake of expressing. They aren't, like, ever present. Interesting. Okay. A lot of the Amazing Circus. Yeah, something about the algorithm. Alright, we got Pomni. Put that down here. Oh! I accidentally drew this section of bubble on Pomni. I'm just gonna merge those down real quick. Okay. Omni. Oh, I didn't really take a look at the shape of her face. She's kind of ovular like Jax. Got the Jax face. Her eyes take up a good majority of her face, too. They're usually pretty big and expressive, so that's good. I like that. And they are circles or eggs. I just kind of Yeah. Yeah, it's Pomni. Okay. That's Pomni for you. Alright, let me drink some water real quick. Drink your water. Hydrate or dehydrate. Okay. I keep adding stuff. I know you have what, 3, 4 by now? To be fair, I had like 20 before I even asked anybody to add more. So I'm happy with the characters that I've gotten. I'm really happy I got Finn. Finn turned out really well. Okay. How is this gonna load? Yeah, we can do this big. Okay. Ready, go. Go. I need to go more ovular than circular. Angular sideburns do a lot to change the idea of the shape of the face. Like, it's very interesting. I'm going too big on some of these too. It's not exactly matching this reference, but I like what I did with the eyes, so I'm keeping it. Uh-oh. I don't think I'm gonna have enough room to move stuff around. I don't have room. I don't have room. I'm pausing. I don't have room. Okay. It's not paused. Stop! What's happening? I can fit this one over there. Ooh, that one's tight. It'll make it work. There we go. Look at all that space. Now I can do two more big ones. Pomni voted for Al Gore. Pomni's a hero, for sure. Pomni believes that Al Gore started the internet. Okay. We're starting back up. Evil Pomni. Wait, how do you do that? Is it... Yeah, you shade the corners. Oh, Evil Pomni actually doesn't have the cheek stuff, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. She owes me 40 Robux. She's trapped. She's prior engaged. I like that. I love that Pomni. This one reminds me of something. I feel like it reminds me of there's a very specific frame from My Hero with Uraraka, and her hair is kind of like flying out like that. I like that one a lot too. Sounds pretty. 6. Yeah. Okay. I was like, I do 10. Oh, look, honey, so cute. Okay. Back to the wheel. Any additions? I think I've probably got time for 2 more, and then I'm gonna dip. It's getting hot. Oh! I'm having a lot of fun with this. And we can do this again. Maybe I'll just have this be a recurring thing that I can do every Friday. Because I think it would be fun to do more just fun other people's favorite characters. Get some more stuff involved. Try and test my styles, what I can capture. And then it gives me there's more of a glossary. I can source other things. I can go, oh yeah, I can do that one. And it gives me ideas for I do stickers, and so I've wanted to draw a lot of these characters for the sake of stickers, so I might steal some of these. Say steal. I might use some of the things that I've created to make things. Would you think about drawing your community's OCs? I would, but I would need a reference sheet from everybody if they were going to participate, because I very specifically need to be able to reference the style that I'm doing. Yeah, I could do that. I think that would be fun. So you'll have to do the work first of making an expression sheet, and then I can just try and find a roundabout way of making those happen for these. Okay, nobody's got any new ones. I'm gonna go ahead and rip it so that we can get 2 more in before I go. Sonic. Oh, there we go. There's a community pick. See, it's not weighted. Where are my hands? I've got I owe you 300 hands. All right, we got Hornet. There's a community. I started on Hollow Knight 2, Silksong. Started on it, and then I got way too attached, and I was like, I can't. I got other stuff I gotta get done. So I haven't actually gone back to play it yet, but I will finish it at some point. And I know that sounds like a cop-out of oh, you just can't beat it, you're not good enough. I will find you. I will find you, and I will 1v1 you in Smash, and you can fight me. You can say that to my face. Okay, let's find some Hornet art very quickly. Oh, that's fun. So I really just need to get the shape of the head down, and then from there I can it feels very much... This feels like I am interpreting how these would be made, right? Because there's no real expressions within the game. This would all be based on speculation. And so they're probably going to be more subdued. It's probably just going to be a matter of a bunch of narrowing of the eyes. That's very funny. That's very cute. Like, you know, just narrowing the eyes. What the fuck? But yeah, I'm gonna have to get creative with this. You know, just like this subtle indication of the face shape. It really is just a boomerang head. I wish they didn't put rain in front of it. I understand it's thematic, but like, come on. That's fucking crazy. I cannot believe that people are that hyped about a Sprite reveal. She's a little stick. She's just a little bug. What are we doing here? Why are we sexualizing 5 lines? Whatever. We need to put work in it. I'm gonna use this one. I think that's fair. I've needed to do a lot of things in the last couple of weeks, so I had to make priority decisions. Understandable. Uh-oh. It's storming. It's storming. I probably won't leave. Oh no, that might have been somebody doing construction. Okay. First, let's move this. Nice. Go. Okay. So to study, she's got, you can do just little eyebrow notations, and then it's probably just going to be that and the shape of the eyes, and that's really all I can do. She doesn't have a mouth, so that's going to leave a lot of expressions. I'm going to have to try and work with that. Somebody's like, you know, yelling. I'm going to have to work with that somehow. We'll play with it. Very few lines can be very powerful. And then the shape of the head is pretty wild, but we'll see. Okay. It. And go. Not giving her enough headspace. Because, like, I have to indicate where she's looking as well. Eyes are too far apart, I already see that. Come on. This is interesting. Well, this. dictate how... good enough. Getting very subtle. Pretty solid. How do I make this creature sad, you know? Like that, that's how. That's exactly how you make this creature sad. Go for some vertical ovals for her eyes instead of horizontal. Yeah. Do that for, like, excited. It's not specifically that. This almost looks like a lap, so I'm gonna try and fix that. Because you gotta do perspective, and you only have eyes to work with. Super unsuccessful. Ooh, that's a good one. But I don't know if it's a good one for Hornet. Right? Struggling with the head shape. Doesn't help. In the Gangle territory. Well, this is a very expressive mouth that I won't be able to depict. That's it. Five. Alright, got 3 more. Oops. Did all my hard work. New idea, AKEE from Plants vs. Zombies. I do not know what that is, but we will get there when we get there. Yep. That's all I got for you. I feel like her head needs to be a little bit more. Yeah. This one. Again, very expressive face that I won't be able to depict. We're gonna work with it. Sorry, I sound like I'm complaining. It's just a matter of like the one time that I actually get pretty expressive faces for my prompts, I have a character that doesn't have a mouth. Last one. There we go. Very subtle differences, but they are important. I really like this one because the shape language of the head also helps. And I made it a little longer than the rest. It's hard to depict like the low angle. Like I would have to draw the body to really emphasize that this is a low angle, or that this is a top-down view, but I think it goes. Fortunately, I must away. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. What happened? What happened? What happened? Yes, and practice. Okay. We got 10. We got 10 here. All right. Last one. Very quick. This wheel going. Hey, that's my OC. That's my boy right there. We just started a new D&D campaign, and he is a jester. Shocking. So, I'm gonna draw him. Watch me not even get one. Then you're just gonna have to tune in for the next one. Oh, wait, his character sheet. If you are from my D&D campaign, avert your eyes, because I'm gonna show you some behind the scenes. This is how he looks. He's a jester. Plug your ears if you're in my D&D campaign. He has a mask with a curse on it, and he always wears the mask when he's fighting because it gives him strength. But it's from the beyond, and it's probably a bad decision to just put on a random mask. So, he's a little foxkin jester. So I'm going to use this for reference. And I think I'm gonna do the shaded view to try and express. I feel like I have another sheet. I feel like there's another sheet that I'm missing. Because I broke down the shapes of his face for the sake of... Oh no, there's stuff on here. Okay. Yeah, I really like... He's very angular. Where is it? That's the one. He's very angular, so I gotta keep that in mind. He's got a little Triforce for his nose. Okay. I'm studying. And his profile view is just his nose sticking out from behind the hood. Alright. Alright. I've got Evil Yorick. Yo, Rick. This is good, because I haven't drawn him in a while, so... Alrighty. Just going like this. Alright. Here we go. Last one. Well, I'll just practice the back of his head. He has a hoodie owl for his ears, or his jester outfit. What the back of his head looks like. Gone too big. My god, I didn't even get to his head. Spent too much time drawing black. I really like him from a straight on position because then I can do this these shapes a little bit better. Not to say I don't appreciate them having more perspective based poses on this site, but it's not what he's designed for. That's a good one. Room. I'm gonna shrink this one down just because of the back of the head. Care about the fidelity of it. one more to do. Fit this. And another profile. My boy. How I want to do. I want to leave his eyes little triangles, or if I want to do. I think what I'll do is eraser. Yeah, I think that works for the sake of showing things in the darkness. See what that looks like filled in. Yeah, that's better actually. I was worried if I didn't show the eyelid, then you wouldn't know the orientation, but I think it delivers, it speaks. Fine-tuning him for the sake of my own reference, so I don't forget how I would do these expressions in the future. Okay, that was fun. That was good. It's pretty motivating to see you draw. I'm going to be doing some drawing later today too, so this is a neat visual warm-up. I'm glad I could help. Yeah, I'm trying to get a little bit better about being loose with things, not being so reverent about whatever it is. You just saw me cleaning my stuff up, and I don't want to try. I want to try and not do that as frequently. I want to, just whatever happens, happens in that 1 minute that I allocate to myself. So, anywho, I'm gonna go now. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for re-finding me after my stream crashed, if you're still here from that. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for your recommendations. If I did not get yours today, I will get it next time, maybe, on the wheel. It'll stay on the wheel until I get it, okay? I promise that. So tune back in. Join the Discord if you're not in there. Share your stuff. Talk to others. Be nice. Yeah. Cool. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Hopefully you learned something, and if you didn't, maybe you will next time.